Well, spring has sprung, and well, why not? It's time. Let's get this over with. Yeah. Episode 11, Postmaster General Franklin. Yeah, right, it's in this episode where, Franklin gets his, job as a Postmaster General back, except instead of being the Postmaster General for the British, he's now, the Postmaster General for a new country, the United States. That's right, he's the first Postmaster General of the United States. And we're going to, hear a little bit about how that happened, kind of. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really just getting tired of this. And I know the truth will rise and fall. Yeah, that's just the way it goes. A word now to the wise. The world was made to change. Each day is a surprise. I'm looking at life through my own eyes. I'm searching for a hero to Man, it's true. It's just sorry. It's just pretty hard to just even enjoy just the thing. I don't know. I think I'm just being a bit too selfish and just egotistical and self-centered here. But man, I mean, is it really even worth it? I mean, come on, nobody cares about this. Okay, because people don't really care about this stupid channel anyway. But, people really just don't give a shit about and just, people really just don't give a shit about it, just me reacting to this series and all that. Yeah, yeah. Do you know how many weeks it took for the first one to get 18 views? Part of me wonders if I if I would have had an easier time reacting to different series and all that. Yeah, let's look at the post that started it all here. Okay. Yeah, this poll. Yeah, 21 votes. Okay, the decision is between Speed Racer, Liberty Kids, and Serial Experiment Lane. I think I would probably have an easier time with Serial Experiments Lane than this series. And I don't know. I'm gonna just be honest. The people who own the rights to the show are a bunch of hacks. WildBrain are a bunch of hacks and all that. Honestly, it's pretty hard to just have any motivation to just continue this. No, I don't get a lot of views, and I have to constantly, try to deal with the whole, copyright business. it always takes time and energy, and I don't know. I just feel a bit burnt out and all that. Probably people voted for this, and if you can tell by the percentages, you can see that 20 people wanted me to watch this show. Yet, not a single one, the reactions. I have
20 views, like, you know what I mean? Unless you count like that short I made about me just about. Okay, come on. I mean, the only one that has gotten like over and like 20 views is this video about me complaining about having to remove a video on here and all that. Like, isn't that like nobody cares? But thinking, I guess they're not too surprising because apparently just nobody even cares about any of my videos here anymore. I mean, seriously, 2 views, 0 views, 0 views. What am I doing wrong here? I don't know. I mean, you know, a couple months ago, I was feeling very optimistic about this channel. You know, things were going good and all that, and now, I don't know, I don't know, I feel like I'm entering a slump. You know, then I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I can do to do better. Now, perhaps I'm probably just stressing out too much about the views and all that. I mean, but yeah, I don't know, it's kind of crazy because, you know, this amount of subscribers, you know, it's decreasing and all that. It's a steady rate, yet when it comes to like views, the views aren't increasing. If anything, I feel like they're decreasing and all that. Like, I feel like I'm getting less views than other, and yet I have more subscribers than other, and it's just huge discrepancy and all that. Like, the people who are subscribed to this channel don't care about me at all. You know, it's just, I mean, seriously. You know, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like at least over 200 people who are subscribed to this. You know, the only videos of mine they watch are the ones where I react to a video by animations and all that. Like, that's the only videos they care about are the animations videos. Well, look, people. Okay, there's not animations doesn't upload that much. Okay, and I'm trying to make. I'm uploading videos like every week and all that. Like, I don't know. Just, you know, I'm complaining too much. I'm just being a bit too self-centered and too whiny. I'm just being a whiny little bitch. I'm being a runny little spoiled bitch. I mean, I guess my life is good and all that. I mean, my life is not too terrible. I mean, things could be worse. I mean, you know, I guess things are okay for me right now and all that. Just, I don't know, I feel lost. I just feel lost. And all that. Like, I just feel like there's nothing's just happening to me. Like, I'm just stuck. I'm just stuck in this, and just a real total slump in my life. Like, just nothing's happening and all that in my life and all. And I feel like I'm just wasting my life. Yeah, I mean, everything's, you know, happening around me, and yet nothing's, you know, and honestly, I feel like it's probably just, you know, a lot of this is just my fault, though. And, like, you know, so I could just try to be a bit better and all that, but, man, I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself right now. Anyway, let's just continue the video here. Okay, let's just skip through the intro here.
Here are some exciting scenes from today's episode of Liberty's Kids.
Tories! They're going through the mail.
Then we must fix the mail system. If we can't trust the post, how are we to freely express ourselves?
This load of mail contains several important dispatches to General Washington, They must not fall into British hands.
I went to the bank earlier. That's why I have a circle. You can get them for free at the bank.
Dearest Sarah, you wrote that you would send a letter to me every day, yet I have not received one in ages.
Well, this is new. Typically, the opening narration comes from Sarah, not Sarah's mother. Huh.
I pray that you are well. I have not heard from your father either, but I know mail service to the Ohio frontier is non-existent. Now here is the message I most urgently wish you to receive. Please remain in Philadelphia. Now that war has broken out, that is the best way to ensure that our family will one day be happily and healthily reunited. Although I am comforted that your care is in the sure hands of Dr. Franklin. I do hope dearly to hear from you soon. Your loving mother.
Strange, this reminds me of the other of a previous episode here. Let's see now, which episode was that? I think it was the Midnight Ride one, right? No, it wasn't that one. It was. Let's see. Okay, okay, now let's just quickly, go through some previous episodes here. See how they opened. No, it might have been the Second Continental Congress. No, but it wasn't that one. Was it the Green Mountains? The Green Mountain Boys? Oh, yeah, it was. Again, let's do a scene comparison here. Right, yo, shit. I mean, it's almost exciting. I feel like Days of Vu here. Okay, no, we need to open up a second tab here. Right.
Redcoats.
Okay, we got this. And
withdrawn.
oh,
The
wrong one. Okay, then we got Oh, yeah, it's not only is it similar, but we got a person carrying, some a large package on his back here, and we even got the in the green outfit and the cane. it's identical. Oh my god, they're just doing the same scene. It's the same footage and everything. Good grief, what is this? A magical gold show where, they show the same footage of the characters like transforming into the into the alter ego things and all that? Like, seriously, what is this? I bet you like $10 that just like in the Green Mountain Boys one, and Ree's going to try to just catch that letter. I knew it. What is this? Let's see, so what's going on here? And what is this? Some time loop nonsense? Time travel? What is this? I mean, seriously. The way this episode is structured, it's structured in a way that you think that, this all happens, before, they go off to see the Green Mountain Boys. But then now, several weeks later, in fact, like months later, the same exact thing is happening again. Exactly. Same location, same people, everything is exactly the same several months later. What the heck? This completely breaks the world. Okay? Like, seriously, what is this? What? Was the scene here in the Green Mountain Boys episode, or was this like a flash forward, or like a premonition of future events? Like, what's going on here? What is this? Okay.
Come back here! Trust me, you can't get.
So it is a premonition, because now we're seeing footages that wasn't in the Green Mountain Boys one. I mean, heck, like this, we even got the time traveler here, it's right in the background. Remember that joke I made in my reaction video to where I acted the Green Mountain Boys episode, and I said, "Oh, we got a time traveler here," and I, just pointed to the man in the like dark blue sweater here and all that, and just I said that that guy kind of looked a bit too modern for the setting. I know, no. Who knows? Maybe it's his fault. Okay, he messed with the timeline too much, and now some weird, funky time shenanigans is happening. I don't know. I mean, it's probably just a premonition. Like, seriously, what was the Green Mountains Boy episode just too short, so they decided to take this scene, this opening scene from this episode, and insert it in there? Because I feel like that's the only way any of this makes sense. And all that, like, because, like, now,
Come back here!
instead of the scene ending abruptly, it's now continues. Now, see, what happens, after this. We didn't see that in the Green Mountains Boy episode. I mean, here, let me just
The ocean.
show you right here. Let me just show you. Huh? Yeah, you see this? See? It just ends right there. I mean, seriously, it's the same scene. The only difference is that, in the Postmaster General Franklin episode, we get, different music and some voice lines from Henri and all that. Yeah, like, so that's the only thing that's different. Yeah, the guys, it's the same exact thing. seriously, just I get that this show didn't have a lot of funding and probably had a limited budget, but like, come on, surely it isn't this limited. I mean, good grief. I mean, honestly, this is just kind of embarrassing. Like, come on, what is this? No, I mean, this is just stupid. This is dumb.
Trust me, you can't get away!
So I got searched up as something completely different. Anyway, right, so we left off. I was talking about time and all that, and it just strange thing of time here. It's just how it was apparently a premonition. And speaking of which, let's talk about that some more. Let's just overanalyze this series a bit more right now, huh?
Whoever said no news is good news wasn't in the newspaper game.
Right. So, June 1775. So, in this episode of June 1775, so yeah, it's been a few months since, Benjamin Franklin, just lost his position as Postmaster General and all that, and it was removed from that position by the British government. Not only that, but it's been a while since, this series has started. I mean, it's June 1775, and where we started...
Join a community of change makers at the...
I can hardly believe it's been a full... Dearest mother, I can hardly believe it's been a full...
Man, this takes me back. It's been a while since, I saw this. I remember just spending so many weeks, trying to edit this and all that. Because I did not notice that, YouTube has its own built-in editor and all that. So I was just going around and trying, different free editing software and then getting confused because the interfaces aren't exactly the most intuitive and all that. Okay, it doesn't give us the date here. What the heck is this?
You know me.
Together as sons of Patriots, action!
Can you not...
Okay, so it doesn't give us the date here, right? Alright, so yeah, June 1775. Wait, no, was it 1776?
Game.
So yeah, June 1775. And the first one was the Boston Tea Party, so all I have to do is just, look that up. And yeah, 1773. specifically December 16th. So yeah, let's say that it's June 16th right now. So that means, just so it's been like 2 years, huh? And Henri has not aged a day, like seriously. It's then again, I guess it's not too surprising, but like, I mean, one would think that Henri would have at least grown like an inch or two taller. Is that thing, so the characters' designs have not changed. The characters themselves haven't really changed that much. Honestly, this is the early signs of a problem, which will only become more obvious as time goes on, which is that our characters, for some reason, are incapable of aging. Okay, well, I mean, at the very least, the kids here, the main trio here, our main trio, apparently immortal or something. I don't know. They have not aged a day since the first episode, which was 2 years ago. 2 years have passed in the world of this series, and they have not aged a day. I feel like I don't need to just express how big of a problem that is. But yeah, honestly, I guess it's not too big of a problem at the moment. I mean, you only age so much in a year. But like, I mean, just the South series, it lasts a while and all that. I'll, get back to it when the war is over here. And all that. Or something, I don't know. No, I guess it's a topic for another time. Let's actually, just watch the episode now instead of talking about nonsense and all that. I mean, this video is already like what, 30 minutes long and all that.
Something you could write about.
Maybe, but we haven't heard from any of our correspondents in 2 weeks.
Look what I found in the street!
Litter?
A letter! The postman must have dropped it.
Let me see.
You shouldn't read somebody else's mail. We have to deliver it to the rightful owner.
But didn't you see? It's addressed to the Pennsylvania Gazette.
But we are...
Just like the letter that appeared, several months ago.
The rightful owner. It's addressed to the Pennsylvania Gazette.
It's news, right? Am I right?
Oh boy, ask and ye shall receive. A report about British troop movements. The Redcoats are moving south from Boston.
Are you sure? Who sent it?
The Fox.
That's a strange name.
Could be a spy.
Or it could be code.
Who cares? We finally have a story.
Okay.
Fox. From Boston.
Are you...
Report about British troop movements. The Redcoats are moving south from Boston.
Yeah, we already know that it was happening. They're going to New York. They're on the way to New York now.
Who cares? We finally have a story, and I got it for us.
Maybe Henri's right. At least it's something. Come on, Moses. Let's dust off the printing press.
I'm looking for a Sarah Phillips.
Oh, I wonder who this is.
We've got a Sarah Phillips.
Is she here? I'm carrying a letter for her.
Henri, go get Sarah.
Who do you think I am? Your assistant?
Yes.
I'll get Sarah.
You're a captain?
Captain Hodges, at your service.
And you're carrying the mail?
I'm on my way to rejoin General Washington's troops in Boston. I was entrusted with this letter during my trip to Fort Pittsburgh.
I bet that's from Sarah's father.
We have news, Captain. Big news. British troops are moving south from Boston.
That can't be true.
It's true. It's right here in this letter.
Do you know this fox person?
No, but it's addressed to us. We're putting out a special edition of the Gazette to spread the word.
I wouldn't do that. Do you see this letter mark?
Looks like an F.
It is an F.
I don't understand. What does it mean?
It's code. There's a secret message hidden somewhere inside.
I remember this being a plot point in the series. And all that, the invisible ink and all that. Yeah, I remember this, it coming up like a couple times in the series. And it's a fun plot detail. The whole invisible ink thing is also a plot point in that famous early 2000s national treasure starring Nicolas Cage. Isn't that a fun film? It's kind of a dumb film, but no, it's somewhat enjoyable and all that. Quite unrealistic, but pretty good.
Don't see any secret message.
You can't see it. The real message is between the lines, written in invisible ink.
Invisible ink?
Both sides are using invisible ink. In case a letter is lost or captured, the Redcoats would like nothing more than for you to print this in your paper.
Why?
Because it's false information that may mislead the army to ruin.
They want us to think they're moving south, so we'll be unprepared when they spring their real plan.
We almost fell for their trap.
You must be very careful about the mail. It can't be trusted. The British control it.
How does this invisible ink work? I mean, what good is a secret message if nobody can see it?
There's a special treatment. We'll need a man of science to help us.
I know just the man.
Benjamin Franklin.
Letter F means fire. If it was marked with an A, I'd have to treat the letter with acid to make the invisible ink visible. Gather round. The invisible ink is a mixture of ferrous sulfate and water. The heat from the candle oxidizes the mixture and makes it possible to read what is written.
That's fantastic.
Very clever.
What does the secret message say?
Exactly opposite of what they wanted you to know. The British are not leaving Boston. It will be up to General Washington to force them out.
There you are.
Okay, let's see. When does the siege of Boston end? Okay, no. The siege. No. The siege. No. And the siege of Boston. 1775. Hey. Wait a minute. From April 1775 to March 1776. I just realized something. I can't believe I realized this now. I had a strange feeling that, the dates seemed a bit off. But, I decided to just ignore it and all that. And, I figured that, it's probably just, my faulty memory or something. But no. Okay, let's get to the end of this episode here. Nope. March 1776. These episodes are out of order. Okay, so yeah. See, I got, fooled by that because, I completely, because